Hello, and to whoever this may concern, my name is Andre, and I worked with Hess9 for a charity campaign that I was making. So he helped me create a video for the charity campaign, and this is my feedback as to how our work has progressed with Hess9. I worked with Hess9 for a few months, and with all of those traits that I have as a client, I remained immensely satisfied by his services. I had occasions in which after a long delay of me not responding, I told him to fix really, really, really small changes that no one else would ever want a freelancer to fix, like really small, minor details. And with no remark, with no complaint, nothing at all, Hesning did it completely on point. He was always understanding of my busy schedule because, I'm not late for my own desire, let's say, with responding. So Hasneen was always understanding and always managed to satisfy my utterly hopeless perfectionist persona. And this is very difficult to do. So what I will say is that the attention to detail that Hasnain has given me in my project is very satisfying. And I'm not the type of person who says big words when they're not deserved. I really mean it. I really was a pain in the ass as a client because I had so many requirements for my project and they were changing constantly. So, that's why I said that I didn't know what I want actually. But I had a lot of requirements about my project and everything had to be on point. Everything had to be perfect. And Hasnain did it. Hasnain did it all. No complaining at all, completely understanding of my busy schedule and completely understanding of my desire to be a perfectionist. He did everything at the end of the day completely perfectly as I wanted it. And as you can probably imagine, based on the description of the client I am, this is not easy for someone to complete a job up to a level of satisfaction for me with all my perfectionist requirements. But Hasnain did it all. We made a fantastic project. And I can't recommend him enough, really. And I don't say those words lightly. If you're a client like me, if you have high standards, if you're busy, if you want someone who's understanding of that, and who is going to perform your project up to the standard that you want, up to the very, very niche details, and make them perfect, Hasnain is your person. I had this experience with him, and I am very, very satisfied. If you're a freelancer, I would be the worst client you could ever have. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Well, because I don't really know what I want. Okay? For a long time, I didn't really know what I wanted from my project. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I'm very often late with responding to messages. So even if you're trying to figure out what I want, I would respond to you quite late, so that would kind of delay the whole process. And lastly, on top of all of this, I'm a perfectionist. I am just a pain in the ass. If you send me a sample and it has even half a second of sound that's not on point or half a second of video that's not on point, I don't accept it. And we have to do it again. Okay, so all that being said, I worked with Hess9. I recommend him for whatever job you have for him. If you're a client, pain in the ass like me, he is the person for you. He will complete the job that you want up to a level of perfection. He is fantastic.